Hello, Isabella. Welcome back. I'm really glad to have you here today. Just want to check in. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay, thanks.
You're just doing okay today?
Mm-hmm.
How from our previous session, um, we I felt like we dug in a lot. We developed the genogram together. Depending on how our session goes today, I may or may not bring that up. But if it's relevant, I want to touch on that. But I want to check in. How's the new job? I heard that. You mentioned um, last week that you're going to be starting a new job this week, and you had some nerves, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
So, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling okay. Yeah, I'm still feeling nervous. Not like I feel like I'm trusting my coworkers and I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't, just because of my other experiences. So it's like what is that, like a catch 22 or something, it's like I want, like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just it's it's unsettling.
Um, no, I do want to step back. I felt like I just led into this conversation. Do you want to talk about this?
Yeah, we can.
Is it what you want to talk about?
Yeah.
All right, awesome.
Thanks.
Sometimes we just jump right in. I was looking at our notes before, but anyhow, so you say it's a catch-22.
Yeah.
Wait, tell me more about that. I want to explore a little bit.
Well, I think it's really great. I think it's great that I'm trusting my coworkers because I just came from a place that was like no trust, you know. But that I'm kind of terrified because I shouldn't. I feel like I shouldn't, you know, because of those past experiences, and it's making me question well, it is a good thing that you're trusting, but then it's no, you shouldn't because they could easily mess you up, you know.
Trust is a big thing.
Yeah.
Wow. So.
And it's usually hard for me to trust. There's it takes a long time for me to completely trust anyone. There's been very few people that I can say that I've okay, from the get, I've trusted them and they turned out to be pretty good. But for the most part, yeah.
So the people that you do trust, why do you think that you trust them?
Because I think I have good intuition. I think I can, I think I'm a good read on people. If you give me, if I ever have to question you, there's probably a reason why I'm questioning things. And yeah, I don't think I've ever, the people that I've never had to question, those are those people that I've never had any issues with trust with. It was just never there. The people that I do question, usually if there's my little radar goes off, there's usually a reason why, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it totally makes sense, but I want to dig into this a little more. So who is someone that you do trust? Is there someone that you do trust?
Yeah.
Who?
It would be my partner.
Oh, so what is it that your partner does? Not just your intuition, because I get that too. When I meet someone, I'm I'm feeling like I'm vibing you.
Sure.
But trying to remove that judgment a little bit. So what is it about your partner that makes you? Let's not pick your partner. I want you to pick someone else.
Okay.
Someone that you're not in an intimate relationship with.
Oh.
You can still have that intimacy, but not your partner.
Yeah, I have someone.
Okay, so that's someone. Why? What is it about them that you trust? What about their actions, their personhood, not your gut?
It's their actions. There's from the beginning, it's been consistent. There's never been any reason for. They have never done anything or given off the impression or presented like they had any ill intentions, and they have demonstrated that. They have lived that out since the beginning of time.
All right, so I just want to make sure I'm hearing you. So this person that you were referring to, something that the reason why you trust them is just because just within their life they have shown up for people, but also just lives a genuine life. Is that what I'm catching?
Yeah, they're just like I don't even think it's just transparency. It's just like I've never gotten any vibe that they had any like that has like a thought. You know how sometimes something happens and you're like, oh, like that may be shady or like a thought. Yeah. Like I have never had anything like that with. Yeah.
Okay. So someone
like that's not to say that like I'm not naive and stupid. Like I still, challenge or question things, but like for the you know what I'm saying. For like the most part, there's never been anything that I would be like.
So, now thinking of your new environment and the people that I know it's just the first week, and it sounds like tell me wrong, there's a little hesitation, but you're feeling pretty good. There's tender in this space, essentially. You feel like you can trust these people, or at least up front, but it's a little tender. You just don't know if you fully can.
Yeah.
Like this fear.
Yeah, there's a lot of fear. Yes.
Tender fear.
Sure.
Do you know what I mean by that?
No.
So tender fear, like, it feels good to be there. It seems like the environment is inviting. It's welcoming. But there's the fear of the unknown, or feeling like someone has some alternative motives. Is that this fear?
Not necessarily ulterior motives, but just like I'm gonna get like there's gonna be something and I'm gonna get screwed. Not necessarily that someone's going into it or is in that space with like ulterior motives, but it's just that some shit is gonna go down and I'm gonna get screwed.
So, a coworker, have you felt like you made any like connection with a coworker that you're trusting?
I don't think I'm still trusting. I'm definitely more open with two of my coworkers, but I wouldn't say I trust them. Like I'm definitely more open, but I wouldn't say I like trust. Like I wouldn't.
Well, still, the first week. But what is it about them already that makes?
It's genuine.
They're genuine?
I feel like, well, at least my interactions with them from my end feels genuine. Like, I don't feel like I have to perform or act like any other way but myself. Like, it's genuine from my part. And so that, I hope, like, I feel good knowing that we can engage with each other, knowing that myself is authentic and genuine,
Yeah.
Because they're not falling in love with someone that I'm presenting to be. They're falling in love with who I am.
I think that's beautiful, that you are showing up in a genuine way, in an open way, especially, not bringing up what happened in the past, but your previous work experience. So I think it's beautiful that you walk into this space with such an openness, and I think that you've come a long ways in that aspect. So I just want to acknowledge that. I'm very happy that you got there.
Thanks. I'm kind of happy too. We'll just see what happens. What happens.
And so I want to keep on this unless if you want to move it, but keeping this focusing on relationships.
Okay.
In the workspace.
Okay.
And your two coworkers.
Sure.
How are you feeling about sticking on to that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I want to also bring up the point that I asked you someone that you very much trust and the reasons why you trust them. And I hear, you go with your gut feeling, and I'm with that, but really it's about how you perceive them and how their actions and their environments are playing out. So already these two coworkers of yours, you are showing up in a genuine way, in an open way. It sounds like they are too, right?
I hope so.
You hope so?
That's the thing. It's I hope so.
So I want to talk about the actions that you have already seen from them that makes you feel like, their actions are genuine. Do you understand what I'm asking?
Yeah, it's just a feeling, I think. Like I said, I think I usually have a good read on people, and if I vibe with you, I vibe with you, and if I don't, you can tell, you know. Like, it's either it works or it doesn't. Like, I think I'm one of those types of people, whatever that means. But, like, if I feel good around you, I feel good around you. And there's, like, nothing I can do to, like, stop it. And, like, I'm comfortable around them for whatever reason.
Well, I think it sounds like, too, that I want to explore these, like, feelings, and also, you know, it seems that, oh, sorry about that. Let me just turn that off. But it sounds like these two people in your workspace are, they sound like you're vibing with them, or you could potentially be vibing with them. Is that, yeah?
Yeah, yeah.
That has to feel pretty good.
Yeah.
And,
like, when I say that, like, I can, so, like, I code switch a lot. I feel like I code switch a lot with different spaces, but I didn't feel like I was code switching. Like, I was just being me.
Wow.
And, like, we all had a good time, it felt like. It was from, again, as I say, it's, like, from my experience of it, it would, like, of these experiences, like, it felt genuine, you know, like, I was just me. I didn't feel like I had to put on a front in any way.
I'm very happy to hear this, because I do want to acknowledge from previous session, you mentioned you were stressed, you were nervous, you had a lot of hesitation and fear, and to walk into this space in such a tender and open way, you showed up to a new place without this judgment. And I'm very, very happy, because I know that's something that in the past you wanted to work on, is like this, like, you being able to walk in this space and not worry so much about how people would perceive you.
Yeah, no. Yeah. And I mean, I hope that they're perceiving me a certain way. Like, I hope that, because I think I would like that they have judgments about who I am as, like, my character. Because, and then I hope that they see it in, like, a true and honest way too, because I didn't get that from my old place. I didn't feel like they got to know me, and so it was constantly like them perceiving me a certain way, and then all I was really trying to do is just protect myself. And so I hope that in this new setting that they do see me, and they see me for, like, who I really am, and not this misinterpreted, whatever version of me.
Yeah.
So.
And you know what? It sounds like, in a way, that they definitely are, and they're showing up in a way that values you as a person and your character. So I hope that you continue not to be having to protect yourself and feeling like that. And I'm just really excited to hear about this for next week, to hear how you continue to evolve in your space with your coworkers. And is there anything else that you want to talk about or explore?
No, I just want to say thank you for, like, helping me kind of process like, these new relationships, and I guess, kind of just, like, trusting myself. Thanks.
Well, I thank you for once again being vulnerable and trusting me in this space. So I want to continue to have conversations and problem solve around this trust and feelings and perceptions. Do you want to continue to involve with that in our sessions? Awesome. And I do want to also, if we start to talk about trust in a way that could be, you may not feel comfortable talking to me as a white therapist. Once again, I totally understand that. And if it starts to not work, let me know. I have some awesome referrals or different spaces, all right?
Okay.
All right. Well, I will see you next week, and I can't wait to continue to explore this with you, all right?
Okay.
And continue to be open. Thank